Alright everyone, it's been a while, and in today's video I'm going to show you another card trick which is called the casino clock. And if you perform this card trick, the casino clock, in a casino, you're just gonna get kicked out, I guess. So make sure not to do that if you're playing actual card games. Well, if you're not a gambling guy, that's great for you, because you can just perform these tricks to random people and they're gonna get blown away and no one's gonna gamble with you again. So that's a good thing. But anyway, let's get straight into the performance. Alright everyone, here's the performance for the trick that I was just talking about. So for this trick, I'm just going to use this regular deck of cards, and just like every single card trick, I'm going to start it off with a quick shuffle, and then what I'm going to first of all do, before everything starts, I'm going to have my spectator to think of a number in their mind. So in an actual card trick, I'm not going to know what number they're thinking of, but because I got no one else, so it's just only me, so I'm going to perform this trick to myself. So literally, I'm just going to use an example of the number 10, alright, number 10. So in an actual performance, I'm not going to know that, only my spectators' mind know that, not even them. So if my spectators think of the number 10, I'm going to ask them to count down how many cards they are thinking of. So at this point, I can literally leave the room, or I'm just going to cover my eyes, close my eyes, cover my ears, and my spectator is going to count themselves 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like this. And they can literally leave these 10 cards inside their pockets, and when I come back, I'm not going to know that. So just pretend I didn't know you're thinking of the number 10. So after that, I'm just going to make a clock. So in a clock, there are 12 numbers, right? So from 12, 11. So starting from here, we got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So my spectator they have thought of a number, right? And they thought of the number, right? Okay, I don't know what number you're thinking of, but you're just going to take a look at the card at that number. So what I mean is, if you're thinking of the number 6, you're going to look at the card at number 6. So you're going to look at this card. But obviously, I don't know what card you're thinking of, so just pretend that I'm leaving the room and my spectator is going to look at the 10th card right here, and they're going to show everyone their card, and once they're ready, I'm just going to come back inside and continue the trick. So here's actual me. Because a clock shows only 12 digits, right? Not 12 digits, 12 numbers, right? But in actual time, we got 24 hours. So instead of 12, I'm going to need 24 cards. So here are 12 cards, right? So let's continue. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So for the rest of the pack, I don't really need it for now. So I forgot what card. I don't know what card you're thinking of, or what you have just seen. But I kind of have a feeling that your card is a black card. Is it? Yes. Okay, good. But before we continue, let me just finish up setting up the 24-hour clock. So in some clock, you can see 12 hours. So you're going to see AM and PM. And for some clock, you're going to see the full 24 hours clock. So for this clock, it's just a regular 12-hour clock. But to make it a 24-hour clock, I'm going to add another 12 hours to it. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So here are our perfect clock. So let's continue. You were thinking of a black card. You chose the black card. So it's either clubs or spades. Wait, just let me think. Might be a clubs. No, it's a spades, right? Should be. Okay, it's a spades. So here's the hardest part. After you know the value of your card, right? Let me see. I have a feeling it's a face card. Maybe? Yes, a face card. Okay. Is it a queen? No, not queen. A king? No, definitely not king. I think it's a jack. Jack of spades, is it? Yes, I got it right. Okay, because Yeah, I'm a bit scared, but I'm not sure if it's club or spades because I've been struggling with that a bit. But I definitely know that it's a black card and it's a jack. So what I did is I actually predicted your card before you even chosen or shuffled the jack. And here's my proof. I've put my prediction behind this box, and it literally wrote Blackjack. If you can see that, Blackjack. Right, I'm just going to leave it here. It's Blackjack and your card is the Jack of Spades, right? So technically I got it right. Not as accurate though. But do you know why I don't want to be as accurate? Because do you know what this Blackjack mean? It's a gambling game, right? I hope you know that. Can you remind me of the number you're thinking of? Okay, number 10. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't know that. So it's the number 10, right? So I'm just going to take away all the other cards, all these other cards, and throw them away, except for these two cards. So your card was the Jack of Spades, right? And have you ever played Blackjack before? It looks something like this, right? And do you know what is the best hand for a Blackjack? It's a Blackjack and the Ace of Spades. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed that card trick, and let me now show you how it's done. So first of all, before everything starts, you're going to need a quick setup. So shuffle the deck first, and then go ahead and look for the two cards, the Jack of Spades and the Ace of Spades. So they're right here for me. Now you're going to count off a stack of 11 cards and another stack of 12 cards. So here are 11 cards. And here are 12 cards. Now you're going to put an ace below all 11 cards and a jack below all 12 cards. And last, you're just going to put the ace pack on top of the whole deck, and secondly, the jack pack. And the last thing you have to do before you go up to your spectator is just get a small post-it note and just put Blackjack on it. And just stick it behind your box, just like this. So when you first go up to your spectator, you have to introduce them to the clock. Just explain everything you know about the clock, like 24 hours, 12 hours. Just going to give them the impression that this trick is related to a clock. And after your whole introduction, you instruct them to think of a number between 1 and 12, because in a traditional clock, it is separated into 12 different sections, and you're just going to have them think of a number between 1 and 12. It is truly a free choice for them. Let's just say they think of the number 3, alright? So make sure this is a free choice, and just give them time to change their mind to make this fair. Remind them a few times not to forget their number, and just hand the deck to them and ask them to go under the table and count off how many cards they thought of. So if they're thinking of the number 3, they're going to count off 3 cards and just hold it in their hand and give the rest of the deck to you. On the other hand, if they're thinking of the number 9, they're just going to count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards and keep hold of those 9 cards and just place those in their pockets or just keep them hidden and give you the rest of the deck. So this is the same for every single number between 1 and 12. And in this case, it's the number 3, right? So my spectator is going to go under the table and count off 1, 2, 3 cards and just put them in their pockets and hand the rest of the deck back to me. If you want to make this a way stronger effect, you can even leave the room if you trust your spectator. Close your eyes, cover your ears to make this trick more convincing. So the next step is to make a clock. Making this clock, you're going to count from 12 to 1. So instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to do 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, etc. So to make it more convenient for a spectator in case they mess up, you're going to make the clock from their perspective. So if my audience is sitting right in front of me, so they're looking from that way, so opposite of me, I'm going to do the clock like this, 12, 11. Just like this, so your spectator is not going to mess up like which card is the start, which one's 1, which one's 2. Because I'm in this small table, the clock is kind of tiny and packed together. You don't really want that. You want to separate them, just like I did in the performance. Now after that, you're going to deal 12 cards in the middle of the clock to make it 24 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 at 12 is 24, and here are 24 hours. So the next thing you're going to do is to ask your spectator to look at a card at their thought of number. So in this case, my spectator is thinking of the number 3, right? So they will be looking at the third card, 1, 2, 3. So they will be looking at this card, and if they follow instructions, it will always be the Jack of Spades. Make sure when they're looking at the card, you're not looking at it, because at this point, you don't really know what number are they thinking of. So after your spectator is ready, you're going to continue the trick. Now you're going to pick up the pack in the middle, and you're going to deal the cards clockwise, starting from 1. So don't forget, the 1 is starting from here, because it's from my spectator's point of view. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So after that, you're just going to do some kind of mind reading trick. You're going to read their mind and figure out what is the card that they remembered. So don't forget, every single time the card is going to be Jack of Spades if they follow your instructions. So you're just going to do it slowly, take your time to make it more effective. So you can kind of first start with the color, and then the suit, and then the actual value of the card, which is Jack. So at this point, your spectator would have already been like surprised by what you can do, because you literally just read their mind. And to take this to another level, you're going to show them your prediction behind your card box, and it's going to say Blackjack. So this is not even the end of the trick yet. So let them calm down and then focus on this clock again. So when your spectators are chatting around, and you're just going to casually ask them about the number they've thought of. If they're honest, they're going to tell you number 3, and you know their card is right here. So you can just literally remove all the cards around it, like all of these. Just remove all of these, put them away, and you're just going to show them, oh, it's this card, Jack of Spades, right? And they say, yeah. After a while, you're just going to bring their attention back to this prediction saying Blackjack, and you're going to ask them if they've played Blackjack before. It's good if they have, and because they will know how good is this hand. Just pretend you don't know and ask them what is the best hand in Blackjack, and they're just going to say it's a Jack and an Ace, right? So if you want to, just place it in this fashion and just reveal the card, the Jack and the Ace. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this card trick, and don't forget, because I have forgot 3 cards in my spectator's pockets because I forgot to ask them back, and they just took it as a gift, I guess. Make sure not to forget that, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's card trick, Casino Clock. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe to my channel up here. I truly appreciate your support, and if you want to learn another self-working card trick just like this one, go ahead and check out the video down here. So till next week, safe. Bye.